Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the first update of the series My Pattaya Bar, which is actually Dave's bar. Dave is a young American guy from Chicago, and he's just setting up a bar at the moment. And we're going to go every few days and do a little 2 or 3 minute video. Now this is how the bar started off at the very beginning. This is Google Maps. This is before Dave bought the bar. It used to be a restaurant, one with the pink balcony there, that and the orange tiles. That used to be a restaurant. Now there's the orange tiles, that's the bar. Now this is where Dave explained what he was going to do. Now you can see all this on the first video if you just click that link above. But I'm just showing you this again because I want you to remember what it looked like, because I'm going to go through showing you each 2 or 3 days until today, and you can have a look. Okay, see the change. So this is now walking down on the 8th of November. Previously it was the 5th. Now you can see they've started work already, and they're quite well on with it. They're stripping. They stripped to the right hand side. There used to be a sort of a bar there where that section of wall, damaged wall, is. There was a bar there, there was shelving there, and they've painted everything white at the top, which is they're going to repaint. Obviously that's just a base coat, so everything is painted white as a base coat. Now if you have a look around, if you remember what David said, if you've watched the first video, he said he wanted a backyard theme, which American word for or phrase for a back garden if you're European or English. So if you look at it, you see that the lighting is the same. That's not changed, but he's going to put flat fans in. You'll see that will start to appear. And if you remember when he was talking on the first video, he was saying he wanted to have like a metal wall section, metal walls, cladding, metal wall cladding. Well, they've started stripping everything, and the next stage we'll start to see where they start to paint and change everything. So we'll by the way, the next one, when I went in on the next one, they had a radio blaring with Thai music, so I can't allow that, so I've had to run over it with some music which is allowed. So this is 2 days later, on the 10th of November. You can see the work they're doing. Those metal bars on the floor, those long bars, are going to go along the wall at the top section of where the metal cladding will be. And you can see they're now doing the main colour over that white base colour, which is a green, obviously, because of the theme. Now I did speak to the guy who was working there, which is the boss of these guys, and he was saying it's not going to take very long to get it done. He's talking about 2 or 3 weeks or something at the most to get it finished. So we'll see, we'll go day by day and we'll go and have a look. So this is 2 days later, on the 12th of November, and we'll have a look, and I'll show you where we're up to now. Or rather on the 12th. Now then, that's the guy who's doing it on the right in the check shirt. He's the boss. And there's the metal cladding. So they're going to put that on the wall. They've just started there. And then those metal strips you saw at the top, and that's obviously to fasten the metal cladding too. And they've started to put fans in. You'll see as well. If you look, I'll just raise the camera in a minute. You can see they've started putting fans in. So they're getting on with it. They're working every day, and where that white section is, where they haven't bothered painting over, there's going to be mirrors there. Yeah, I noticed that that looks like a laser line to keep things level, which is quite good. I never knew they did that. That's interesting. I presume that's to when they're putting those metal bars up, I would think. And you see they've got a couple. They've got one fan, two fans up, a couple of fans up. The rest are going to go up in a while. You'll see them in the next one, the next update. So it's coming along quite quickly. Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to the next day, and you can see how it looks with the cladding. Still not that busy, is it, at all? It's going to take a while. I mean, it's really unlucky for the poor guy, David, that they've gone and changed the rules again, and it's now the 15th of November, of January, sorry, 15th of January when they can reopen. So we're back again. Now then, let's have a look inside and have a look at the green paintwork and the mirrors and the metal cladding. So I'll just walk in and have a look. You see how it is? See how it's looking now? This is what he said he wanted, if you remember, if you watched the first video. So it's coming along. There were lots of comments actually that a lot of you guys had said about what David was saying about having a pool table at the front, and what a lot of you said was put it to the back if you're going to have a pool table. But really the bar's not wide enough for a pool table, but not at the front where everyone has to walk around it in order to get into the bar. And I think that's a very valid point, and David should listen to that, in my opinion. I think the pool table should go right toward the back. He wanted swing chairs at the front as well, if you remember, in the first video, which looks nice, but it's an obstruction for people walking into the bar. It narrows it down considerably when it's already fairly narrow. So that's another valid point, which I think people need to consider. Well, David needs to consider. Another couple of things guys mentioned was why not do a light breakfast if you're gonna, make it as a bar, but do food as well. So it will allow you to open if you this COVID thing continues. It will give you a reason to, or an excuse to open, if you like. The other valid points were, why not do have TVs with them showing some American sports, because obviously he's American, and that's another thing. Now another thing, David wasn't actually available today, which is the 17th of November, because he's in hospital. And the reason he's in hospital is because his lady is giving birth. Hi. And he's going to become a daddy. Oh boy. All concrete now. Anyway, that aside, let's just show you the inside of the bar. I have lightened it as much as I can. You can see where everything is, and you can see the green and the metal cladding and the mirrors and the cement floor, everything looking like the backyard thing. Anyway guys, I'm going to continue doing another update in another week or 10 days or 2 weeks, depending how long it takes. And please, if you like the video, please subscribe and like and share and ring the bell, and I shall see you on the next video. And please wish Dave luck in his new venture and his new fatherhood.